Today we're here with Jill Schewe, Director of Policy and Regulatory Affairs for the National Center for Assisted Living. Welcome.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Well, today is your second official day with NCAL, so welcome aboard.
Yeah, thanks.
It feels significant that you're starting your position as NCAL's newest director during the congressional briefing event. What do you hope to learn as ACA and NCAL members meet with Congress?
Oh gosh, I am here to listen and observe. I feel like I know a lot of the issues of assisted living, but there are always something new to learn, and providers have unique and varied issues across the states. So my role in this first week with this session and being new is to just listen and key in on issues and areas that providers are concerned about.
Definitely some concerns to be discussed. Well, you come to NCAL from a successful tenure as a Director of Assisted Living, Housing, and Home Care for Care Providers of Minnesota. So what did you learn from that role that you're able to bring to this new position at NCAL?
Yes, thanks. So not just within that role, but my whole career has been spent in assisted living. So I've never worked on the skill side. I've always been in assisted living. I was a provider for 18 years. So I have the experience of being a provider and working with families, working with direct care staff, working with management teams. So taking that experience and going to Care Providers of Minnesota, and then learning the association side and being an advocate for the providers then. And so taking the whole picture of being a provider and the association side, I think now is I'll be able to do a great job working on behalf of all of the providers across all of our states, and working with all of our state affiliates, and working with their assisted living regulations and their policy concerns. And I think all of my experience has helped get me here.
Yes, a great foundation background.
Right.
So NCAL is preparing to launch the Assisted Living Regulatory Resource Center.
Right.
What can you tell us about this new resource?
Well, I'm super excited. It's new. It will be a resource center that is really important for all of us to make sure that not only providers but state affiliates are both connected to the resources they need for their individual regulations in their states, for the services that they provide, for the staff that they serve, for the families and residents that they serve. So our goal is to build out a robust resource center that meets the needs of a lot of people and find the common thread within regulations across the states and provide them the support and resources that they need.
Sounds like it's going to be a great tool.
It will be. It's exciting.
Well, as a licensed assisted living director, what do you wish that stakeholders and members of Congress understood about assisted living that they might not?
Yeah, I think it's important, and I think people forget that assisted living, in my profession, I've always said, when you've seen one assisted living, you've seen one assisted living. Assisted living is not comparing apples to apples. It is not the same from one building in one community to the building down the street in the same community. The services provided, the level of support, it's different, and so what one congressperson's experience with long-term care will not be the same for every scenario. So I think it's important that they understand that assisted living is not a cookie cutter model of care. It's not a cookie cutter model of living. So I think it's important that we really understand that and remember that as policies and decisions are being made around assisted living.
Mm-hmm. A little bit education, a little bit telling our story.
Right.
Wonderful.
Exactly.
Well, thank you for spending some time with us today. We appreciate it.
Thanks for having me. I appreciate it.